Information Station 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 25 minutes before 10 o'clock. I mentioned this morning. There was a Facebook post from somebody we all know and love asking if anybody had any inside information about where to get a job and some job openings. And somebody posted a really nice link to Universal Studios, which is all good and well, but we don't live in Orlando. What a drive that would be every day. If it paid well, maybe it would make sense, but I know most of those jobs are minimum wage. And so I posted a link to CareerSourceCLM.com because Laura Byrnes has come in here for so many months, years now, and told us about CareerSource. And we have this resource called CareerSource that is exclusively, is that a good word to use? You're a writer. Exclusively from Citrus, Levy, and Marion, right?
We are part of a statewide network, but our CareerSourceCLM does serve Citrus, Levy, and Marion, but we work with other regions because we know county lines don't stop people if there's a job. So if you want to go to Hernando County or Alachua County, we're working with the other regions as well.
So you know what they say, you can lead a horse to water. But that's all we can do. Anyway, so Laura Byrnes is here from CareerSource, and she brought a handsome guy with her.
Yeah.
Look at this guy, Robin.
He's
Is
sharp.
it Gene Bigio? Am I saying your name right?
Gene Bigio.
Bigio, and you are the creative director for Moy.Media. Oh, are you Alex's friend?
Yeah.
Are you in the Moy family? No.
No, not in the Moy family.
Hold on, I couldn't hear you.
Might as well be.
Oh yeah, gosh, you're with a good group of people. Those are talented, some talented folks over there.
Very, very talented.
His mom is so young. I thought she was his girlfriend. When they first came in here,
right.
When they first came in here, right? Natalia.
Yes.
Isn't she a pretty lady?
Yeah.
Does anybody disagree with that?
No one.
But she was sitting here. She was sitting here, and Alex was here, and I said, "Are you his girlfriend?" No, I'm his mother. So how are you? Good.
I'm doing.
Nice to meet you.
Doing good. Pleasure to meet you.
So you're hiring?
Yes, we are.
Wow.
We are. We actually we're expanding like crazy, and it's just awesome. It's awesome to see that here in Ocala. If I could start about the background with Moy.Media.
Yeah.
You know, with me being, I've been here for 16 years. I came from Puerto Rico, and I have a background in, shooting music videos and having to go to Orlando, Miami. Thinking,
oh my gosh, you should be in the music video.
Yeah, and it's like
you've got the look. Of course, you're behind the camera.
Yeah.
No, man.
I wanted to be a model at one point, but I was like, nah, let me just.
You wanted to be a model?
Yeah, at one point. But what's really awesome?
You should double. You should do.
Yeah, they try to get in front of the
just
camera.
Just ask Alex to hold the camera a little bit, although he could be a model too.
Yeah. And so, what's really cool is that when I met Alex, having this background, going to Colombia and shooting music videos out there with my brother, being able to do awesome things, I start to see Ocala in a new light. And, now I'm saying, whoa, like right in my backyard, we have people just as myself.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it's amazing. And so, that's what, those are the kind of people we're really trying to reach out to right now. We're looking for social media manager, social media specialist, content creator, and office administrator.
What was that?
Content creator.
What is, content creator.
Yes, content creator.
Content creator.
Oh, okay.
So how it works is, within Moy.Media, we have different departments. Our social media department, of course, we take care of the campaigns, the ads, and everything. We get millions of views for our clients. As a matter of fact, National Parts Depot, you guys are aware of them? They're here.
Yeah. I was watching a video that Alex did about getting millions of hits.
Yeah, it got.
But he never told us how to do it.
Yeah, that's right. We're learning.
That's the sauce. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
we're happy when we get 300.
Yeah. Well, hey, we could definitely get together afterwards and we can talk.
I mean, is it real views or is
it's real views?
It's not like you go to Fiverr.com
and hire the guys.
It's real views. It's got engagement. There's people in there because National Parts Depot they you buy parts to rebuild your classic car. So you have a bunch of people.
I didn't know what they did. Okay.
Yeah, so you have a bunch of people. You have a bunch of people posting pictures of their cars and just engaging with the page, and that's engaging with the business. So that's what we do in the social media department, and a social media manager, someone who's in charge and creates the campaigns and communicates with the client and just get the campaign going. And the specialist is the executor. They execute the campaign. They do the posting.
This is smart. You guys are so smart, and it's so smart to team up with Laura and CareerSource.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that way you cut. You get to the cream of the crop, and then you can pick the best from the best, right?
It's the direct connection to the communities, the direct connection to the people that we need. So, I mean, look, we're here live on the radio. I mean, it's amazing.
I wouldn't even meet you if I went to Laura to try to get a job at Moy.Media.
Yeah.
I went to Laura, and Laura was like, Larry, I don't think that's not how you talk. I don't think you. Have you considered janitor? I considered sweeping floors at McDonald's.
We've had that conversation. No.
Really?
Well, it is, I think, very exciting that we're seeing more of these kinds of jobs, as Gene said, right here in our own backyard. A few years ago, I don't think you could have found, a social media manager strategist.
But it's because of kind of everything. Because we have more education opportunities here now. Absolutely. And that means the young people like yourself are sticking around. And that means our talent, your talent, doesn't go to New York.
Yeah.
Don't be tempted.
Yeah.
There's a crazy guy in a Mickey Mouse suit. You don't even want to meet him.
No.
There's a guy with his underwear playing a guitar. He's getting old. He's the old hat. But I mean, keeping it here in Ocala is really awesome.
I mean, that's the thing, and it's beautiful because we have a beautiful community here in Ocala, and what's awesome is we're bringing people from different parts of the nation. I mean, we have someone from South Carolina. We have someone from Atlanta that just joined us. He was in Orlando as a photographer. Jeff Roach, shout out. Dustin Weibel, shout out. He came from South Carolina. Shaddai Perez, he's local, but he's an awesome videographer and photographer.
He's got a great name, Shaddai Perez.
Shaddai Perez, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we just have a bunch of legends, and they're all coming here to Ocala. So that's what's amazing. And of course, if I may, for a content creator that's touching base in the video production side of things. So me as the creative director, we're in charge of the video production side of things. Shaddai Perez, Dustin Weibel, they're with me. They're the content creators. Mm-hmm. So again, these guys, they prepare scripts. They we communicate everything in all collaborative efforts. I mean, we have this conference room which is already packed out, and we all just throw ideas back and forth. And
that's the way to do it.
Yeah, and we just create awesome material for clients here in Ocala. We're not really trying to leave or trying to.
But you will get clients from all over the world.
Absolutely,
I know it.
That's the beauty of it. Especially now with with social media. I mean, you could reach people from all over the world. So. Hey, how
many people come to you guys just for the drone videos?
Man, just for the drone video, I feel like once we got the drone in each one of our videos, we were like, let's use the drone. I mean, we have to. I mean, it's just so epic and it's amazing.
Yeah, and you do it right. I mean,
And that right there, doing it right, that is what we focus on. We do it right in social media. We do it right in video production. And, we get it done. We get it done.
So right now we're making a video of you, this interview.
Yes.
Awesome.
So are we going to see big numbers on this video?
We can. Once we put it on social media and it's out there.
Because we need, what we need to do? We need to promote CareerSource.
Absolutely.
Because one of the most frustrating things is this. Laura and CareerSource, they do such a great job finding people, not just jobs, but good jobs.
Yes.
Right, Laura? I mean, you don't like to brag about yourself, but you really do.
But, I mean, these are great jobs.
Right.
These are amazing jobs.
I know. And they're right here, and they're right now.
Yeah.
And they've got all benefits. So can we talk? We're up against the break. So let's take the break. And on the other side, let's talk about the specific, the culture. We kind of know the culture, but I want you to tell us.
Sure.
I don't know that we know the culture, though. We just know you guys.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know when we get back.
All right. So when we come back, Gene Bigio is here, creative director of Moy.Media. Laura Byrnes is here from CareerSource. Go to CareerSourceCLM.com. We're not done with the interview. We're just taking a break. If you have any questions about this, by the way, call in. If you know somebody who seems to fit the job descriptions that Gene is giving, this is a great video to share with them. Make this number go higher than 300. All right, we'll be right back with Laura and Gene on the other side. This is WOCA.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. A nice Wednesday with sunshine at a high of 72 to 76. Wednesday night will be clear and cool with a low of 44 in a few inland locations to 52 along the coast. Thursday, sunshine and some clouds. Another nice day, high 74 to 78. And on Friday, mostly sunny and pleasantly warm, high 76 to 80. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Greetings, good citizens. Join me, Queen Eleanor, at the 31st Annual Hogtown Medieval Fair, January 28th and 29th and February 3rd, 4th and 5th at the Alachua County Fairgrounds. Join the colourful cast of characters on the streets of Hogtown, where you'll find medieval merriment for the whole family. Cheer on royal knights as they joust for their lady's honour. Watch a living chess match or enjoy performances by gypsy dancers and magicians. Then wander through the marketplace where hundreds of artisans sell their medieval wares. Come one, come all to the Hogtown Medieval Fair.
Sunrise Automotive, this is Matt.
Hey, Matt, it's Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Listen, we're going to be doing some traveling, and I need to make sure the car is in good shape.
Why don't you just bring it on by? Let us check it out. We can check all your belts, your hoses, your tires, all your fluids. In out of town, is that up north in the cold?
Yep.
Okay. Let's check your antifreeze. Also, let's make sure your washer fluid has got alcohol in it so it doesn't freeze up north, because that makes for a rotten day. And let's check your air pressure in your tires. Let's look at your brakes, make sure everything is safe and secure there. Let's go through it and just make sure everything is ready to go on the road. You due for an oil change?
Yep.
Whenever you come in to get your oil change, we always check your belts, your hoses, all your lights. We go through and make sure that everything is working properly. We check all your fluid levels. We do that every time you come in to Sunrise Automotive.
So just call you back at this number?
Yeah, just give me a call back at 690-1993 whenever you're ready to come in. And you can drop it off, leave it with us, whatever's most convenient for you. Look forward to seeing you at Sunrise Automotive.
What you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Doctors are trying to find new ways to treat patients for pain without the risk of addiction or overdose, and virtual reality is the new painkiller. Would you believe a simple breathing exercise could help your kids and grandkids be more successful as adults? This is the promise of something known as, quote, mindful meditation, which any of us can try. Did you know you can catch more from a close friend or a family member than a cold? We now know you can also catch a divorce.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
This is the beat of a normal heart. Now this is the beat of a heart of someone who just snorted or injected or smoked methamphetamine. Why? For a high. And this is what happens to that normal heartbeat. It's irregular, it's racing, it's why it's called speed, and it can do bizarre things to our heads. It can make us aggressive and violent. We can start hallucinating and end up doing some serious damage to people. Call 1-8888-NO-METH today for more information on methamphetamine. That's 1-8888-NO-METH.
A message from the Partnership for a Drug-Free Florida and America.
All right, 12 minutes before 10 o'clock. And Laura Byrnes is here from CareerSource. I can't stress enough that if you know somebody who needs a job, CareerSource. The website, CareerSourceCLM.com.
Right. And if you go to our site, go to our events, you scroll down, you'll see events under Career Seekers. The calendar for today, you will see information about all these different positions that Gene is talking about and job order numbers and a brief explanation as to how to apply for these and get more information. So go to our website to get that information.
Gene, you know why in our generation, I don't mean to do the age card at all. I think you have the advantage, by the way. So, of course, when you're young, you have the advantage. But we watched things change in this world, in the not the radio world alone, but also in the music world. Robert and I do music, so we've seen things change, and it was slow change, or at least it was for us. But it seems like today things change so quickly. So what you're doing today might totally be different 6 months from now, right?
Yeah.
So how does that affect who you decide to hire? You have to know that these are people who will progress with the times, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's a great point. That really is a great point. And with that's actually one of our strengths at Moy.Media, because Alex Moy, he's always on top of all the technologies, and we're all each one of us have our own backgrounds, and we're all on the lookout of the future. So we're looking at the future.
Yeah.
And it's not to say, we're only wanting to focus on millennials or anything. No, not at all. Because with our culture, what we're looking is for passionate individuals. We're looking for individuals who love what they do, and they just go in and take control and just get it done,
So I'm going to put myself as best as I can into the shoes of somebody who might be a good candidate.
Sure.
Let's say I say, okay, I know a lot about social media.
Yeah.
I want to apply. Okay. Yeah. And I'd have to be a lot younger, obviously. So would you train me to know the things that I don't yet know?
Yes.
Okay. That's important to know.
I mean, we have to make sure that our employees are trained and are ready to be able to execute. I mean, that's something that as we interview and we go ahead and get to know the individual, then, hey, we know they got what it takes. They have the passion for it, because when you have the passion for something, you'll do whatever it takes to.
You're a motivational speaker.
To learn. Oh, I mean,
that sounds like a motivational speaker, but I mean, it's true. Do you know what we could use, and a lot of businesses could use, a consultant who knows what you're talking about. Here's why. We put a video up. Let's say we put it on Facebook, and then they will send us a message. Hey, you want to get more views? Boost this, meaning you're going to pay for it. And we always question ourselves: is that worth it? Yeah. I mean, is it worth it to pay to boost it? And I'm not asking you to answer the question, because that's what you get paid for. Yeah. But I mean, but I mean, it would be a nice thing to know. I mean,
yes,
yeah,
right?
Yes, it is worth it to.
Oh, do you pay to boost things?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or target your average app.
I mean, in advertising, I mean, people pay to get their advertising on a billboard.
Right.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's just an electronical billboard that can get targeted to a specific group of people. So that's what works for our businesses, our clients that we work with, and we're able to give that knowledge to our employees and make sure that they have a handle on how to take care of that. And so, again, it's great.
So can I take it to the other side? Who are the clients that your company works? I'm not saying to name names, but I mean, are they like
filmmakers, or are they just regular
they are
businesses here in Ocala?
Like a veterinarian, let's say, just pick somebody out of the
Absolutely.
hat?
Absolutely.
So a veterinarian comes to you, says, I want more, I need more dogs.
I need more.
I need more dogs.
So what we do is we prepare what we want to do is engage our viewers with the services that our clients give. So it regardless of whether it's a veterinarian or how I mentioned NPD, with a classic car, not everyone's trying to rebuild a classic car, but what we do is we target and we specifically create the project, the video, and advertising to go directly to those individuals that are looking for that service. So, for example, if we're looking for a veterinarian, then what we'll do is we could create a beautiful video connecting, and also connecting the viewer with the business that or our client, but also it's connecting. Excuse me, I just went blank. Excuse me.
That's okay.
It's
can I? Well, I want to say something to give you a chance to rethink your thoughts.
Sure.
One of the things that I like in an advertisement is the stuff that hits the emotional spot. You know that? I don't know if that always works.
Connection. It
but
does.
like the Budweiser company does that a lot of times with their horses.
It makes you cry.
Yeah. The banks do that. Wells Fargo does this all the time.
Yeah, it does, and that's where I was getting to. Is like it brings the connection of the viewer and the services that can provide. I mean, we're emotional. We're emotional beings, us as human beings.
Do you have to produce? I don't mean to talk over you. That was one of the criticisms we had. Do you have to produce things so that it'll work on the phone? It seems like the phone, the little handheld smartphone, is really what your generation is using. You're not using these things a whole lot. These desktops.
You know what? It caters to all. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, you could be on your phone. you could be on your laptop, you could be on your desktop. It reaches all. As a matter of fact, just to say, age is no longer, age is not an excuse of using social media, because right now with the engagements, with the restoring classic cars, it was, 50
sure.
plus.
Oh, yeah.
And they were all engaging with it. So whether we're trying to reach the millennials or we're trying to reach baby boomers, hey, we got it. Like, we can do it.
Well, and also the beauty of it is when you're doing it, when you're targeting, it reaches your audience where they live. It meets them on the device they use, on the sites they use, even with Audience Network, on the apps they use, even off Facebook, that sort of thing. So it's not throwing it on the wall and hoping to see what sticks. It's really knowing where you're going with your messaging.
And when you create the videos, it's not just social media platforms, but you do that for television and the movie theaters as well, because there are a lot of commercials in movie theaters now.
Absolutely.
Really? We could put an ad in the movie theater?
Yeah.
I don't know why I like that idea. I do. I still lower do the money thing. Of course, you have to pay for that one. Well, you have to pay to be on here, right?
Yeah.
Radio is
exactly.
Do you know one of the things we run into is because we're audio. And so we always wonder if it's going to be on a phone, we have to make sure that little tiny speaker sounds good.
Yeah.
If we're building it so that it'll sound good on a big sound, it might not be necessary or might not even translate well.
Hey, well, that's the beauty of technology nowadays. I mean, all these companies, they're all trying to they're trying to get all of us to get on these devices, and they're trying to make them sound better, look better, and the experience be better. So, I mean, everything's to our advantage here.
All right, so I didn't mean to cut you short because I was so interested in what you do that we kind of got off track finding people to work for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So who do you want, and what are the benefits? Can we talk about benefits?
Sure.
No, wait, we don't talk wages, right? That's between you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Benefits. What are the benefits?
Well, the benefits is working with an amazing growing company. It's still young.
That's a really good benefit.
We are growing, and we're going to be expanding. So at this time, right now, it's very beneficial to be a part of this baby that's going to become a beautiful thing.
And you mentioned the positions that you're looking to fill earlier. Just say them again, and are they all full-time positions?
Sure. Not all of them. Social media manager, social media specialist, content creator, office administrator. Okay? I believe office administrator, if I'm not mistaken, is the part-time position.
Okay.
But with everything else, it is.
Could you use a big old guy?
Yeah, come right over. We'll take you in. We'll get you filling out paperwork and everything.
I applied to Cirque du Soleil also just to see what they would say. Yeah.
Really? What they say?
Hey, that would be a fun video, wouldn't it?
That really would be.
Follow me applying to be a trapeze artist.
We can definitely do that. Let's do it. I'm so serious. Like, we can definitely do that. I am so serious right now.
Look at Laura.
How about models? Because sometimes you need models. Are you hiring models? Also, like.
So yeah, we do use some talent agencies from Orlando, and Chicks in Your Shirt and things. Really awesome.
Chicks
people.
in a Shirt.
Chicks in Your Shirt. Yeah, really good friend of ours. A really good friend of ours.
That's the name of a company. Chicks in a Shirt.
Yep. Yeah.
In your shirt.
So yeah, but we do use talent agencies that help us get the talent that we need. So we always also like to reach out to the community and get the community involved in our videos. So hey, if
it sounds like a fun opportunity for somebody who's
listen, it's
talented and creative.
Yeah, it's a really fun culture, and we don't look at age or anything like that. So don't feel like, oh well, I'm a little older. And no, like it's all about the passion. It's all about the drive. Mm-hmm. It's all about just wanting to see things just be created and just share it all together. And a benefit, we all eat as a company together every Friday. We just have a very family oriented culture.
You eat as a family on Friday?
Absolutely. We all eat together.
What do you do Monday through Thursday?
We work really
eat at all?
Well, yeah, we eat and everything, but we
it's not a social gathering like you have on Fridays.
And
my son does that too at his job.
Yeah, absolutely. And there we get to learn more about each other. And as a matter of fact, right now as we speak. We all work in the same room. Say we have this pretty big room, and we all work together.
Well, I'm so impressed with what you have already told me, and I've seen some of the things from Alex, and I guess we've known him a couple of years now, so we've seen him grow as well. Robert and I have been judges at the Student Media Festival for forever.
They're really amazing.
The job fairs, we've got 20 seconds.
Well, it's a very hip happening place to work, but here's some hip happening things that we need to get on the calendar. Just put a pin in this. We have a career fair in Marion County on March 21st from, I believe it starts at 9 a.m. It's going to be at CF's Klein Conference Center. And then on the 23rd, it will be in Citrus County at CF's Learning Conference Center in Lecanto, same time. So we'll talk about that a little bit more in the weeks to come.
Okay. Awesome. Laura Byrnes, thank you so much. CareerSourceCLM.com is the website. Gene Bigio, do you want to give a website for yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Moy.Media. MOY.Media. And you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Moy.Media.
No .coms anymore.
We're old school.
Moy.Media.
It's branding.
Dan, we need one of these. We need one. Yes, WOCA.radio or something.
There you go.
Yeah?
I love that.
I'm sure
we can do that. Did you help put websites together too?
Alex came up with it. We do have input and everything, but it's like, it's just the Moy family. They're visionaries, and they really see the future for the company, and we're glad to be a part of it and be able to help that vision and execute that vision.
Well, they
forward.
sent the great spokesperson in yourself, Gene. I see good things for you as well.
And I love your socks, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
They're really classy.
Thank you. We actually had we had a sock competition over at
Did you really?
Yeah, you did.
We actually, in our Instagram, we have a picture where all of our socks are out. Here, I'll put it up for you guys.
Okay,
you do not want to see my sock. Gene and Laura, again, thank you both so much.
Thank you.
All right, we're running a little bit late. We'll take a break and be right back.
Today in Florida Ag News, I'm a Southeast AgNet with American Seed Trade Association's 56th Annual Vegetable and Flower Seed Conference wrapped up yesterday at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando. Asked to President and CEO Andy Levine explains why this was a great location for their conference.
Well, Disney World, if you think about it, part of everything that they do is the beauty of the lands that they have.